everyone. So in this dashboard, everything like details, everything overview is there, like how many projects, how many sub projects, and material requests, phases, work orders, budgets. So everything is there. We can filter details by like project wise also. Like this, we can put, and we can put sub filters also like this. So this is a dashboard core details, and also this is a project timeline. So and project status also, it will be showing like which project is there, in which status, draft, in progress, or completed. And also sub project details also there, like status, timeline, planning, procurement, how many sub projects are there in planning, how many sub projects are there in procurement, how many sub projects are there in construction and handover. So like this type of details also there. And also like brief about the material requests also there, like in which material, how many material requests are there in draft, waiting for approval, and in progress, that everything also there. So when we click also, it will open. So when we click here also, that particular records will open. So like this also there in dashboard. So coming to like purchase order also, like how many purchase orders are like created by work order, like how many material purchase orders, how many equipment related purchase orders, like that also it's there. So this is brief powered dashboard. We can view everything in this dashboard. So next we can redirect to the projects uh, phase when by clicking this projects menu. So these are the list view of the projects actually. So and when we wanted to open the form view, we can click and we can see uh, projects form view. And also if you wanted to create, we can create new project by clicking this new button. Okay, so and also there is smart buttons is there. We can redirect to from like sub projects related to this particular projects and budgets phases, so related to this particular projects, we can redirect to by clicking this smart button. Okay, so when I'm open, so it looks like this project. So this is the status of the projects, like it is in draft or in progress or completed, it will be shown. And if it is completed, when we click that complete button, it will be completed. So these are the details, like a start date, end date, and project name, and warehouse company. So these are the addresses and contacts and sub projects, and any images and permit approvals is there, we can is there. So when we click this now, like sub projects related to this project will open, like that this smart button this will work actually. So these are the things. This is the project overview. So when we go to sub projects, this is when we click sub projects, the sub projects will open. So this is the sub projects really under any one particular projects. When we open this is the form view of basic sub projects. So here this is the status, four types of status: planning, procurement, construction, and handover. So these are the details, brief details about these sub projects. And also this is the BOQ of particular related to these sub projects, and these are the tasks, and these are the work phase, these are the work orders. So like this everything is related to these sub projects are there in this uh, this underlines actually. So here also tasks and phases, work orders, MREQ, everything related to this sub projects is there in this smart button. We can click and redirect to there actually. These are the sub projects thing. So when we go to budgets menu, so this is the budgets menu. There is two types of things in this budgets: bill of quantities and budgets. So bill of quantities, when we click here, this is the list view of bill of quantities. So we can create a bill of quantities like for particular work order belongs to particular sub projects and projects. So these are the like test one project related to sub test one sub project. This is the work type is like brickwork. So how many like measurement, like how much height, like how much width is there. So everything is there to this bill of quantities. We can track like how much quantities, like billing of quantities per particular work order we can create here. In this we can like mention what are the products also required, how much quantity of products is required, and how much amount it will uh, like uh, want for particular work type. We can create this in this build of quantities. Then when we click budgets, so this is the budgets actually. So in this budgets we can like see like example, so how much uh, actually how much is planned, and how what is the actual amount, what is the variance like this actually. So example, if actual amount of the some particular work type is some x amount, but actual amount is y, so how much the variance is there. So that is the budgets. We can track the budgets. We can mention the budgets here also. So this there are also four types, like draft, confirmed, approved, and done also there. So this approval is only there for particular manager. And this uh, like this so these are the budget form. So in this budget form we can track what is the planned amount, what is the actual amount, and what is the variance, and what is the difference between that amount, and what are the products we use it for the particular work order. So that's everything is there. And also there is status, draft, confirmed, approved, and done. We can approve and also we can cancel. So this is access we can give to the construction manager. So this is the budget form. So when another one is like rate analysis. So when we click this rate analysis menu, we can redirect to the rate analysis list view. This is the rate analysis list view. So like all rate analysis records are there in this list view. So when we wanted to click, we can click new button, we can create new record. Then we can open this like this is the rate analysis form view. So we can give any title, any of the title for that analysis, and this is an id. So this is the projects and sub projects related to, and this is the work type and sub work type. So and also this is the unit of measure, like how many hours or units, hours, grams, how much we can select unit of measure. And also per unit also we can. Next this is the thing like so like how much but this particular work order and particular work subtype. So what is the materials is needed, and what is the equipment is needed, what is the how much labor is needed, so what is the overhead and others. So everything we can create and track, like we can track how much rate, how much budget it will take. So that analysis we can create here actually. So this is the rate analysis. We can estimate, we can estimate that particular work. So that is this. So on this is an execution. In this execution there is two things, like phases and work orders. So when we can open, this is the phases. So phases means like this is the list view of phases. We can wanted to create, we can click new, and then we can uh, like create the phases. So phases is like, so we can divide like project into different phases. So that phases we can track that phases in that phases in this feature actually. So we can track everything, like what is the uh, like what is the which phase this thing is there, like and what is the start date, what is the end date, and what is the progress. And also this phases entry we can, and child phases, work orders, everything we can give. If you want, we can give any description also. And costing also we can create here actually. This is also three draft and in progress and completed. If you after when we started the uh, thing, we can click start actually. So like this. So then come to this is the rate analysis actually, brief about sorry, this is the brief about phases. So coming to work orders, so this is the work orders. So we can create work orders for particular project. So what is the like what is the material, what is the equipment, what is the labor is required to this particular work order, we can create here. And we can start also, we can click, we can start also this particular work order. So this is the work order feature is there. So it will show all statuses, how many what total amount of this work order, and what is the status of this work order. So everything it will show. So this is the filters, we can filter by the project, etc. like that. We can group by of the project actually. So this is the work order. So next one, so this is the brief about executions feature. So then we can go to move to tasks. So in this task feature, we can create tasks to the particular uh, persons, like particular employees. So we can create task and we can assign uh, to that person, and we can select department also. We can give description briefed about the task, and start date and end date and deadline we can give. And also time sheets also there, they can create time sheets so particular task. So this is notes also, they wanted to mention anything, they can mention in note. Here also three stages is there, draft, in progress, and done. If you want, we can click new and create everything like new tasks. And also if you when click start, it will start. So that's the thing. So this is the tasks. So then when we go to operations, there is majorly three things are there in operations: material requests, extra expenses, and progress billing. So material requests, if you want any material from the warehouse or whatever, wherever, you can request that material in this record. So we can click new and we can create record. So we can see like this. So on which, for which project and for which sub project, for work, but for what work order you want, and from which warehouse you want. So what is the date and what is the required date. So requested by like whom you requested, and what is the department. So you can created everything like this. So and you can request materials here, like how many units, how many, like what is the price. If it is related, comes from vendor, you can select vendor also. So everything you can request the material from here actually. These are the different states of material request, like draft, under approval, approved, in progress, ready for delivery, withdrawal, done. So everything is there. So you can create material requests here. And then another one, extra expenses. So if particular project have any extra expenses, like some miscellaneous things, or some any extra, more like lunch, dinner, like that, any extra expenses regarding this planned thing, you can create that things here actually in extra expenses. So next up, another one is progress billing. So in this progress billing, you can create like you can create like billing for particular employee, like you can reimburse like that thing here actually. Progress billing, you can create progress billings here. So on different types of like materials, equipments, labor. So with different things you can create here, and total it will show here. So like this also you can create invoices also for this progress billing. So when you create here, it will create invoices. So this is the billing feature. So this is an operations, and this is the contracts. In that contracts there is three things: subcontracting, consumer orders, and RA billings. So in the subcontractings, in when you give, like, what is subcontracting means, like when you wanted to give any works like plumbing, like electricity, anything to particular contractors. So you can create that contract details here actually. So what is start date, end date, everything, complete electrical wiring, switchboard installation. So like this. So you can create, if you want to uh, like measure that amount. So for particular that subconting you can see here. And this is the any documentation, any certifications needed, you can upload. These are also for status. And also if you want to create bill, you can create bill. So on consume orders, RA billings regarding to this subcontracting is there here. Smart buttons, when you click here it will open. So this is the subcontracting, and this is the consume orders. So any orders, any products they want, or any products you give to subcontracting, so that consume orders you can create here related to the subcontract. So this is the this thing. And also if RA billings, any bill is created to particular that subcontract, so that all billings are we can create in this RA billings actually. So this is the RA billings. So coming to next one is quality checks. So quality checks, we can create quality checks for uh, particular uh, phase or particular work order. We can create here quality checks. So is it pass or fail, we can see here. We can pass or fail or not eligible, like that we can mention. So these are the quality checks related to inspection, like that things. If you wanted to create, you can click create. So these are the quality checks. So on final thing, in configuration there is two things: work types and sub work types. We can create work types, work types and that codes, everything here actually. We can create new work type. Example, we can create any uh, like any work type example, like that I can give code like that. So this is the work types we can create here. And also sub work types also we can create under any work type here. So this is the configurations. So this is the brief about construction module. So on construction modules, construction management module and construction management module features. Thank you.